Hi! Welcome to my new kitchen. It is lovely and I love it. And today I am going to be making some English scones. I've never made them before, so this is going to be my first time. But I'm super excited and I think it's going to turn out great.
I have all of the ingredients out that I need. So we just need flour, sugar, baking powder, salt, butter, buttermilk, and vanilla.
I want to use my KitchenAid because I own a KitchenAid and I love it, so I'm going to try to use it literally every day. I'm not going to preheat the oven. It says preheat the oven. I don't preheat the oven until the last minute, and then I just put them in when it's preheated because we gotta not waste gas, right? Okay. Especially this is my first time. I don't know how long this is gonna take me to mix all this together. First thing I am gonna do though is line a baking tray with parchment paper, and then I'm gonna put that aside, just probably on the stove so it's out of the way. I don't have any measuring cups besides like a big one, and I also don't have any measuring spoons because they're all on our registry and we will be getting those later, I'm assuming. But for now, I'm just using regular spoons as my teaspoons and my big measuring cup as the measuring cup. So I'm sorry that it's gonna look totally trashy. Now I need to whisk. I'm just gonna mix it in this thing because it works the exact same. The flour, sugar, powder, and salt all together. So let's try this. Once you have all that, you're just gonna literally just mix it up like that. So now you're gonna add your butter, and I've always thought, I make pie crusts like this, or like tart crusts, and it's so much easier if you chop it up in the little chunks and then you just put it right in. Then we're just gonna add it and we're gonna mix it until it kind of looks like breadcrumbs, and then we'll add the buttermilk and the vanilla. I've never done this, like mixing the whole butter chunks into a mix like this using anything, like a mixer or anything. I've always used a food processor, so we'll see how this works. It might take a few minutes, so I'm gonna clean up while that goes. Our resembling breadcrumb mixture. Also, please don't mind that I accidentally turned it up really high and flour kind of just literally went everywhere. So this is what it looks like. Fine breadcrumbs. Yeah, it looks great. So we're gonna go ahead and add the buttermilk and the vanilla now. You can totally see, it's starting to get perfect. Oh, this is exciting. So now we're gonna put down some flour and we're going to roll this out, and then we're gonna cut circles into it. If you have a circle cookie cutter, perfect, use that. I don't, I just use a peanut butter jar lid and it works the same. So we're gonna do that. Okay, so once you have your clean counter space, you're just going to lay down some flour. Oh wow, this is a great dough. That's all I've got to say. Wow. Guys, this is fun. I love this. I'm just gonna kind of roll this to get it into a circle. Wow, this is like, guys, I love baking. Okay, sorry. And plop. Something I also like to do is just put a little more flour on here and then just kind of rub it into my rolling pin, which, okay, well, that's what pins are for, right? And this says just to get it out to 1 inch. So you want an inch thickness for this. Guys, I really don't know how big an inch is, but I think it's kind of, I don't know. I think that's gonna be good. We're gonna try that. Not even kidding, this is small. Actually, this is like perfect size. Nate's gonna yell at me for this, but whatever. Oh, why was there air in that? This is interesting. Okay. We're just gonna, okay. I advise you to get a cookie cutter. This is not the same. I should have known that anyway. But look at that. Here is our first little guy. Our first little English scone. It didn't tell me how far to spread them on the thing. Also, I think this batch makes like 12. So Nate called while I was in the middle of that, but as you can see, I got them all cut. There was exactly 12, which is actually what the recipe says it would make, so that was kind of cool. Oh, I do need to preheat the oven, because I have not done that. I should have done that. See, I told you I don't do this till the last second. And I don't preheat the oven until the last minute. Oopsies, okay. So I think as I've, oops. Oh, I messed it up. I'm still not used to this oven yet. Okay, so we are preheating the oven. The recipe called for just like before you put it into the oven to just lightly do the tops. I don't have a brush, I need to get a brush, but just lightly put buttermilk on top before putting them into the oven. Our oven takes like 8 years to preheat to anything. It drives me nuts. So while that's been preheating, I completely cleared off this, cleaned it up, and cleaned that, washed the bowl, cleaned out the sink a little bit, put some dishes away. Now I'm literally just waiting for it to preheat. Disclaimer, I'm not British. I freaking wish I was. I have English blood in me, but I'm not actually British. Sad, as you can tell by my American accent. Anyway, this is not my recipe. I will link below the blog that I got this from. I just found it on Pinterest, saved it, and wanted to give it a try. So it says bake for 12 to 15 minutes until risen or golden brown, I guess. So I think I'm gonna do it for 13 minutes. Ovens are weird, but we're gonna go ahead and give this a shot. And now I guess we wait. And I'll let you know when they come out. I'm gonna eat them like I would eat my English muffins. I just put butter on it. I put raspberry jelly on it. Or raspberry preserves, I put raspberry preserves on it. And then I put clotted cream on it. So, I don't have any clotted cream right now, sadly. I just use cream cheese spread on it. It's not the same at all, but it kind of gives it that flavor. Otherwise, honestly, just butter and jelly, perfect. It goes great with a cup of tea. And that's literally my all-time favorite breakfast to have. I really like baking, guys. Guys, I love baking. Okay, the final countdown begins. We got 25 seconds left, y'all. Should we take it out? Oh, look at them. I feel like they need a little more time though. I don't know. We'll see. Look at my babies. I kind of want to pat it with something. Maybe not my hand, but they're not quite golden yet. So I'm gonna do 2 more minutes on them. So I put them in for 2 minutes, and then actually I did another 2 minutes because they weren't getting golden brown. Like, they're starting to get golden brown. I should probably take them out. Let's see. This is like how they turned out, but the bottom, like, so, okay, they're really hot, but like the bottoms are getting a little too done, I think. Okay, those are hot. We're gonna let this cool. I think they're gonna be pretty good though. They're, oh, yummy. I'm excited to try these. So this is so easy to cut through, but boy oh boy is it hot. Like, you can actually see the steam rising. Oh my goodness. So these are gonna slide right off, but like, oh my gosh, these are gonna be so good. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is just gonna melt. Oh my gosh. I used this knife to cut the freaking scone, and it's so hot that it just completely melted the butter. That was really funny. That's probably too much butter anyway. It's fine. Oh, wow. Moment of truth. Are you ready? Oh, so hot. Ooh. That's good. It really does just remind me of a biscuit. And like, these are so easy to make. Like, extremely easy to make. Well, I hope you liked that video. I like doing ones like this where I just bake, because it's really easy and I love baking. Guys, I love baking. Okay, I really like baking, guys. So, I hope you enjoyed it, and let me know if you want me to do this more often, because I really like it. Okay. Bye.